Gemini, this is your message for November 19th through the 25th. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Do take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Roles may be reversed. And I could be speaking to cross-watchers. Check your other signs for more. And we have the Lover's Oracle to find out more about how they feel about you, how you feel about them. The Power to Surrender cards for your advice, and the Moonology Manifestation Oracle for what is it that we are manifesting, and is that in alignment with us? Are we attracting what we actually want? Let's find out. We also have a lot going on astrologically this week. Starting this week off with a stellium in Scorpio, that is 3 or more signs in one sign. The energy is potent and can feel overwhelming, pushing individuals towards significant self-discovery and development. It is very intense, focused, and transformative. It can also manifest as secrecy and suspicion. Balance and self-awareness are key. Mercury retrograde will also transit back into Scorpio this week. This is the final retrograde of the year. The Scorpio phase involves looking at hidden truths, underlying emotions, to realign intellect and emotion. On the 20th, we have a new moon. If you look at the sky at night, it will seem the moon is gone. This is a completely new cycle. New moon in Sagittarius is what this new moon is. You'll be going on an adventure, a journey. It'll be really allowing you time to go inward. As much as this is a journey outwardly, it is a journey inwardly too. There would be separations, distances, flights. There may be quitting, letting go, moving on. But it's all still starting new. Will it be a cycle repeating itself, or will this be a completely new cycle for you? Let's find out more. All the cards are pre-shuffled. Let's just get one card to split the deck. Okay, we got a few cards here to split the deck for my lovely Gemini, November 19th to 25th. You check your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. We have monthlies, weeklies, dailies. Find out as much as you need for you. Anything else? Check the description box. We can go into it personally. So, 8 of Swords is in reverse. 9 of Wands is in reverse. And the 5 of Cups. This is past energy showing up first, disconnecting, feeling very vulnerable in a situation, but there's a lot of grief and sadness. This is the emotion of a separation. It is freeing at the same time though, like you're feeling fulfilled. But this put everything to the test. We got the Moon card. This is current energy, completely subconscious, underneath the surface. This is also very hidden realm, very Piscean in nature. It's very escape-like. This is very, not everything as it seems. Things are different than what you expect. This is illuminating though. It's very eye-opening. We see an eye in that picture. Oh, the Hermit card. Spending time alone. Lots of time alone. By moonlight. This is very self-induced. King of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Because of this, it's very, how do I say this? You become extremely focused on what it is you want to create, build, and manifest. It's also grieving an expectation that you had thought would be and isn't. And so you have to make that yourself. We've got the Two of Swords is in reverse. Okay. Be very clear on something. Oh, Temperance. This is boundary setting. I like this. And the Hanged one is in reverse. Boundary setting in regards to your perspective. So this is like, well, if you start to see that someone isn't necessarily healthy, in alignment, maybe bringing it down, you really just gotta ignore it, ultimately. Give it the time. Such a boundary. Like, this is being no, 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 no. It's never gonna be a yes. Interesting. But as you go on this journey, you do have a lot. You've got a lot. This person's got all that they need. Everything's covered if they need it. So as much as this is self-induced, it's also like it was prepared for. It was the plan. Doesn't mean that when these cycles close and end that it doesn't suck. But you are rising higher than before. Okay, so then what is the overall energy of this message? Justice is in reverse. Unfair. Unjust. Someone's running away from something too. With this Justice card in reverse. I'm going to clarify this King of Pentacles. It could just have to do with a particular zodiac sign. We've got Libra energy, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sagittarius. Virgo energy, very vulnerable, very upset energy. Libra, Pisces, Sag energy are okay on their own. They remain very focused on their goals. I like that. Sagittarius energy is really seeing it for what it is and is remaining in power. Not going to settle for less. Interesting. What is the challenge in all this? Six of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, reciprocation. It's kind of like, well, I've got this plan, this idea. I'm going to do it no matter what. Whether you're going to do it, whether you like it or not, you're not. You do it with me or you're not. And they're like, no, not with you. And you're like, but. So this is almost like blindsided energy at the same time. Like, they decided. And then was like, ooh, crap. Why did I do that? So I do see now that with this Temperance energy, there's almost like, well, I guess I'm settling in for the long run with this one. So then what is the... Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. Thank you. 2 cards off the table, not taking them. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. Queen of Cups is in reverse with that. Tell me more. 10 of Pentacles. And the Fool card. Wow. So this King of Pentacles is putting the past in the past and is really remaining focused and ultimately is stepping into true ultimate freedom. Nothing wrong with that. That's amazing. Because it seems as if there was all of this going on here in the past, there was something going on. And this person wasn't even willing to make it work. Not one bit. Tell me more about the Justice in reverse. What's this here for? King of Wands. Well, yeah, fire energy, unfair energy. They're like the person having a glow up in this situation. Ultimately, someone's jealous of that. They're like, how are you taking this so well? How are you handling this so well? How are you doing better than me? You get it. And it's because they didn't base it off egoic reasons, and they based it off of the desire to be what it is they want to be. It has nothing to do with the prestigious behind it. So someone here ultimately has more desire than they do passion. Passion fades very quickly. But desire, it burns very long time. What is the outcome of this message? So the Queen of Wands is in reverse. Okay, the outcome is, well, we have to be very mindful. We do not want to fall into filling a void with this. Yes, we're going our own way. We're taking time. We're being patient. We're seeing things as they are. We're gonna take this brand new step. We're not gonna, we're not gonna give them what they want. We're gonna create that space. We're gonna wait till they give us what we want. Because why shall I bow down to someone who's not giving me what I want? That's oppression. Yeah, I'll bow down to something I don't want. What? Does not make sense. So it does seem like if we're going to take that step into nurturing and caring and loving and centering ourselves, we have to mean it. And it's like, well, you may have pick-me slip-ups, but for the most part, you're good. But I do feel like this is the outcome of this is we have to remember and keep in mind, okay? So tell me more advice. The Queen of Cups in reverse here, confused. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this is if we get shook by something and feel the pull to like want to get more of that. This is like falling prey to cuddles, and then all of a sudden you're codependent and you're like, oh my gosh, all the cuddles, yes. And then all of a sudden, like, this person's like, frick, like, they won't leave me alone, like, I can't believe it, like, they're just like literally like puppy, like, why can't they live their own life? Don't they have friends? Do they have anything that they like to do on their own? Do they, like, it would be nice if, like, somebody that I was with, like, we had something to talk about other than just scrolling together. Anyways, let's find out more here. How does your person feel about you at this time, or has the person thinking of feeling about you? Sexual union, like I was saying. Someone didn't necessarily want more. They just were like, okay, yeah, well, if you're willing to give me that, and I don't need to give you what you need, sure, 100%. Bottom of the deck, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it's only being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So, like, be true to what it is that you actually want and get that first, instead of what you think others want and then them thinking you're cool. So like that. How do you feel with them? Time. Oh, called out. You're trying too hard. Give it time. This is what I'm saying. Like, make them work for it and earn it. Let them ask for your number. Let them ask you out. Let them, like, take you nice places. Do nice things for you. This is like seeing if they're worthy and if they're going to prove it. Because if they're not going to prove it, they know they're not worthy. Because they're not looking for worthy themselves. At that point. Okay, so let's see. What is it you're manifesting for November 19th to 25th, Gemini? manifesting, reflection on your priorities. What is it that you want? Do you want just bananas in the peel or hot dogs in the bun? Like, do you just want a little bit of attention and some fun? Or are you actually wanting safety, commitment, connection, friendship, loyalty? That takes a whole different set of like patience skills and like being in own energy and sitting with self and giving it time and really seeing if this person has that for themselves too, or are they pacifying with pussy? So figure that out, because if they're the latter, then you don't want to mess with that, because you're going to get yourself into trouble with that. Okay? So what is the message from the Power to Surrender card? Surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. This would be like understanding and realizing and see someone for what it is that they are. If they're a player, they're a player. That is acceptable. It exists. It is not a crime. It isn't a crime. But you don't have to be defensive around it. You can just be like, that's not my jam. I don't play that way. But if you're willing to I don't know how you would say this. It's like, if you're willing to give it up easily, then you're giving the player what they want and you're playing the game. And you've entered whatever you being, I don't know, it's like, there's like a movie out there. Is it called like Ready Player One or The Surrogate or something, where they're just pawns in a game? Like, are you just that? I just feel like you're way more than that, and if you're noticing that someone's doing that, you can't change them. They're in that mode until they don't want to be anymore. So when we settle on our own priorities, we free ourselves and we find ourselves in balance and in a place of desire where they can't actually access you. I love that. Okay, bottom of the deck for your message today, we've got surrender to rest and sleep. Oh my gosh, y'all. Like, you do not need to be getting hot dogs in the bun and bananas in the peel when you could be watching movies and having some sleep and like taking tons of naps. Yeah, it doesn't feel productive and it doesn't give you a baby. But like, I'll tell you, having a baby and like being a single mom is worse than getting just some beauty sleep and not having a man. So you choose your future. And this is your message, my lovely Gemini. Thank you so much for joining me here. It is 11:22 my time. And that's for you. Ancient number, okay? Sending you all the love, and I'll see you when I see you next.